Crankworx is a great opportunity for us to spend some time on some bikes and products that we haven't had a chance to in the year leading up to it. All the brands are here, all the athletes are here. I mean, it's a circus. But there's a brand that's always here in Whistler, and that's Chromag. And some of the most core riders out here are going to be on Chromag Hardtails. I mean, you look at the geometry they're pushing, the travel that they're pushing on the front end of a hardtail. I mean, it's nuts. And people are able to hang on these trails on hardtails. And I was really curious about something that's in a little different direction for them. The Arcturian is their 29 plus bike. I'm a fan of 29 plus. I like Trek's stash and their full stash. I like the advantages that that huge outside wheel diameter does to really bumpy stuff, and then how low a tire pressure you can use. It makes a hardtail or a moderate travel bike that much more capable. And this bike, compared to my stash, has significantly more travel. It has a 64-degree head angle. It's a 501mm reach for the large that I rode. There's even an extra large. So, like, this thing is going to be a beast out here. I mean, I really get along with my stash at home. So, I expected to be able to mob out here the way I do my stash. And there are some trails that it's perfect on. And if it's moderately chunky, places where traction is really at a premium. There's some wet roots out here, I'm not sure if you've heard, but it's really nice to have low pressure and a lot of rubber on it to keep you safe. And I found that a bike with these wheels, having that really long wheelbase and that slack head angle, works really well with it, because it's never going to be a really flicky, little, fun, big dirt jumper kind of a hardtail. It's something that you want to plow with, but there is a limit to it. It's one of the reasons why all these other flagship Chromags have these 170mm 29-inch front ends, because on the steep stuff, you're relying on that front end a lot. So this is something that can't necessarily hang in the same way that the other Chromag hardtails can, but if you want to shred a 29 plus bike, this is the most shreddable 29 plus hardtail out there. But that wasn't really their only goal with this. In fact, it might not have been their main goal. They wanted something that was more adventure friendly, but you can shred when you're out there. When you get this, you can get your bottle cages wherever you want, you can get braze-ons everywhere, so you can make this into a really shreddable bikepacking hardtail. And you look at most bikepacking hardtails and they're really conservative. They're worried about having a maximum front triangle size for bags, and they're worried about being comfortable riding at slow speeds, so they have steep angles. The only steep angle on this bike is the seat angle. 77 degrees on a hardtail is so rad, and that's a benefit whether you're trying to get quick laps out there like I did this morning, and you want to be way over the pedals so you can get that power to it. 77 degrees on a long travel bike is kind of a must, but on a hardtail, it's this just luxury. You can really climb up stuff that these wheels also make it that much easier to do. So that's a really cool benefit to it. But most of all, it's just a unique package that's really hard to find anywhere else. If it's something that you want to shred on more aggressive trails, but you want that unique experience of a hardtail, really there's no better way to get it.